Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Julio up here with us all the way from Pearland, which is a suburb of Houston down the southeast part of Houston, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And Julio's been watching us on YouTube for a while and drove all the way up the Beltway up here to get to see us. What, it take you about 45 minutes?
About that.
Yep. So he comes in here complaining of low back pain and right sciatica going down into his leg, all the way down into his lower leg, with some paresthesia or numbness and tingling sensations also traveling down into his lower right extremity. He gets some neck pain and right shoulder pain out in here. Some occasional headaches, base of the skull, go around to the temporal region. And he has some bilateral rib cage pain that comes out and radiates out from the thoracic spine region. He's got some thoracic spine pain. And he also gets some left shoulder pain. So you came here because I adjust everything, right?
That's right.
It's a good thing you need everything adjusted. Okay, so we've already done his history and examination. I'm just going to do a couple of the highlights here just to show you. Let's have you flex your head forward and backwards, Julio. And then neutral. Okay, keep your eyes closed for just 1 second, if you would, please, sir. See, I can tell Julio's a side sleeper whenever he closes his eyes and just breathes and relaxes. I can tell he sleeps like this all the time, probably with his arm underneath of his head and his legs cocked over like that to the side. Am I right, Julio?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay, let's lay you on your tummy here. We're going to do your first adjustment on this table.
Okay.
Now this is interesting finding. His legs are even down here, but watch what happens when I bring him up. See, the right one gets shorter by 1/2 inch. That tightens up in your low back, doesn't it, Julio?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And then I did a sacrodeviation test on him, and it was harder for him to lift his right leg up than it was his left leg. So I'm going to start off adjusting his right SI joint. The sacrum posterior on the right and superior to inferior, driving it away from L5. His lumbosacral radiculopathy or sciatica could be coming out of the L5 S1 disc area, but it could also be coming out of his sacroiliac joint region as well. So we're going to adjust both of those back into place for him. And then these are going to probably be a little sore at first, Julio. We're adjusting the lumbar spine straight P to A on the Z axis. Whoa, that's a good one. There you go. Yep. Felt that one, didn't you?
Yep.
Let's see if your legs stay even this time. Yes, they do. I bet you that didn't tighten up as bad as that first one did.
Yes, sir.
Good. You gonna feel your head popping up a little bit on this next one. I'm adjusting the lateral cervical curve P to A on the Z axis with this adjustment. I'm not just karate chopping the neck. Let's turn you on your back now. There we go. Now I'm not just doing a face smash adjustment with this. I'm actually taking and I'm contacting the zygomatic process as my contact point, but I'm lifting his head straight up on the Z or the Y axis, excuse me, but then I'm rotating it backwards on the Z axis to bring his ear back here over his shoulder, and that's exactly where it is right now. Let's put both arms straight out to the sides for me. Relax your hands right here on your tummy. Okay, let this go in my hand here. There you go. Should have felt that from your knee all the way to your lower back, Julio. There we go. Let me have this one too. There you go. Super. Yep. Stretch you from both ends today. Let's sit you up, face that away for me. Now I know the major reason Julio drove all the way up here from southeast Houston was for me to decompress his spine and take the pinching off that sciatic nerve with the ring dinger, right, Julio?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The manual spinal decompression that I affectionately nicknamed the ring dinger is very effective for decompressing the spine from your occiput all the way down to the sacrum, which is your pelvis. So it should help take some of that pressure off your disc, the joint, and the nerves down there. Let's come over here and lay on your back. Butt right here, head up this way. So I notice a lot of people are wanting me to explain the ring dinger to them lately. It's an adjustment, and it's a high velocity, low amplitude adjustment, just like any other adjustment of any other synovial joint. It just so happens I'm adjusting 24 freely movable vertebrae in your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine region. Totals 24, all the way down to your sacrum. There you go. And I'm contacting the back occiput back here. I'm wrapping the towel around his chin. I'm not choking him with his neck like some have said. There you go. Now you should have felt that go all the way down, Julio.
Yeah.
Good. Now you're still kicking, you're alright. Okay. Nope, let me do the work. You're trying to help me. I don't need your help. Where your left big toe? Where your right big toe? Boy, you're holding on to that one, aren't you? You know, if you hold on to it, it's going to continue to hurt, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to let me do all that. Alright. So let's turn sideways and stand you up over here in front of the mirror again. Okay, now let's have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and backwards for me again. And back to neutral. Take a look in the mirror right now though. See how your head's up and back more? Do you feel that too? Like you're standing up taller? Pull these shoulders up and back for me. Flare these guys way back here. And then we're going to bring your head straight back this way. And then look back at the wall behind you. Yep. Squeeze those shoulders together, please, sir. There we go. Yep. A little tap right here, right there. Okay, now relax. Now, when you flex your head forward and backwards again, Julio, this should feel a little smoother. You try it and see and tell me, though.
Yeah, feels smooth.
Take a look, see how your pelvis is right down the middle right now. Very good. So people want to know what first time experiences are like on the ring dinger. What would you tell our crack addicts around the world how your first time ring dinger went?
I guess the excitement's in there. But it does feel good to
Did you feel it all the way down?
decompression all the way down your whole back.
Do you feel any better than when you walked in the door?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Well, thanks for coming all the way up here from Pearland.
Appreciate it.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.